Well, a recent CDC report revealed troubling statistics about the growing mental health crisis among teenagers.
It showed a startling 60% of U.S. girls reported persistent sadness and hopelessness. Rates are up in boys as well, but about half as many are affected.
What are the warning signs that parents need to know? UW Health distinguished psychologist Dr. Shilagh Mirgain is here. Welcome back.
Hi, Shilagh, good to see you.
Great to be here.
So what are the warning signs that parents should be looking for?
So this is a topic near and dear to my heart with a young daughter at home, and knowing that over half of teen girls are going to struggle significantly emotionally. So we're looking for having irritability or short temper, a sudden drop in grades. Also sleep and appetite disturbance is another one. And then social isolation. They're staying in their room, they're not wanting to be with their friends, and they're keeping to themselves.
The study pointed out that social media appears to be a big factor in the way our youth feel about themselves. And it's a hard thing as a parent to try to limit your child's social media, but it's important to do that.
Absolutely. And even sharing some of the data with your teen girls can be powerful. I know a friend of mine did this and helped her kids really limit social media, that they show in just even a few minutes of teen girls looking at social media, something starts to happen, which is social comparison. And as a result, they feel less than. And there is significantly lower body image and anxiety and depression, again, just after even a few minutes of looking at social media. Now, there are many benefits to social media, but we want to moderate it and make sure we're consuming it productively. And parents can have great conversations with their girls about that.
And people tend to post just good things, all the good things in their life, nothing
everything
bad.
Looks like perfection.
Absolutely.
Right, and photoshopped images with filters, and it's not reality.
So you're talking about something called emotional regulation. What does that mean?
Well, distress is going to happen. It's part of life, but parents can really meet the storm that is going on with their child with some calm. So really being present and teach your child some emotion regulation strategies. So if a child's coming home upset, you can have them get out and move. You know, sports are great, but even just taking a walk around the block. Help them journal about it. Getting their thoughts out on the paper can be helpful, or just be around to listen. Listen. So I know sometimes people will go for a drive with their child after school, having an errand so they can listen, or just being around so they can hear what's going on for your child. And again, vent it instead of internalize it. Vent it. I always say name it to tame it. So.
Oh, that's a great thing to remember. And you say there are two key things that teenagers really need to have good mental health. What is that?
Absolutely. So the first thing is girls tend to internalize. Boys often stereotypically externalize. They act out, but girls tend to be really hard on themselves. So just be a supportive, affirming, present. Notice what's right about your teen and make sure you're really highlighting that. So that's, and then just the second thing is just to be a positive role model. So again, make sure you're regulated. Maybe monitor how you're on social media.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and just be that encourager for your child.
And don't take it personally.
That is such a great point, right? Kids and teens are going to say things and do things that can hurt, but it's just a phase, and so not take it personally. And you can be the adult, being that positive role model, and connecting with your child, saying, oh, yeah, that kind of stung, but I love you, and what's going on, I'm concerned. And certainly getting your teenagers help if they need it, whether it's professional help, or there is a suicide hotline, 988, that you can call to get instant help if your child's really struggling with suicidal ideation.
And that's a new line, 988. You know, teenagers, for our years, were rough enough without social media.
I say that all the time. I can't imagine how difficult it would be to go through high school today.
Thanks for being with us today.